I decided to try something I've never done before, work out and eat like a celebrity for 7 days and videotape it all on here. So why Zendaya? Honestly, because I love Spider-Man and I'm really obsessed with Euphoria, and she just won an Emmy. Congrats to her. She deserves it. Plus, look at her fitness-wise, she's super in shape and I'd like that. My first step was to do research online and YouTube to see what I can find, but there really wasn't much. She's vegetarian, so that's a really big difference for me, and she dances. I also checked out YouTube and didn't find much either, so I'm gonna give it a go for about 6 or 7 days, and we'll see. It's 5 a.m. I'm at the gym or waiting for it to open. I like to get to work around 7 a.m. and I have a side job afterwards, so I'm working out in the mornings. I know Zendaya doesn't go to the gym a ton, but I have no equipment at home and I can't do anything outside, so the gym will have to do. We're just gonna see if we can find an empty room. Zendaya really likes boxing and kickboxing, so I found a 30-minute YouTube workout that I'll link below just so that I could get it done. I also don't really eat breakfast, so I might use some of Zendaya's breakfast foods for dinner instead. On day 2, I did a HIIT workout. Zendaya's on her feet doing sports and scene choreography for her movies, and HIIT really gets your heart rate up, but I had to end a little early because there was a class, so I walked around my track. It's about 7:30 p.m., so I decided to get some editing done. Because I'm working out each day really early in the morning, I try to get to bed around 8:30 each night, so I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Zendaya does a lot of yoga and stretching, so I tried this workout video at the gym. I haven't done yoga before, ever, so this was super hard for me to finish. I have no balance, so I tripped over myself and struggled even with the basic moves. I usually just do cardio and then lift, so it was really different from my normal routine. I was pretty sore from the past couple of days and working out too, so the stretches felt really great. But with her diet, I just felt really exhausted. I'm not a vegetarian and Zendaya is, so I'm used to eating lots of proteins with meat, like chicken and beef, which I can't eat this week. Then after that, I took another mile walk around the track. Zendaya is a fantastic dancer, and I am definitely not. But I did try this workout. I'm just not very coordinated. But I really like the way that this creator has so much energy when they do their workouts. I even gave it another go and tried a different video. This creator had so much enthusiasm and spunk when they were doing their workout. It really helped me. But in the end, I decided to try another HIIT workout. This one was about 30 minutes as well, and I really wanted to do my best on this. And man, did it hurt. This workout was super hard. I really like this creator. I definitely like to try more of her videos. I was sweating buckets by the time I was done, and I felt super accomplished. On day 5, I did Zendaya's circuit workout. I found a creator who'd already made a video of it. Also, I highly recommend watching her videos too. She's really positive and upbeat. So I watched it and filmed only 1 round, but I thought Zendaya would probably do more, so I finished 3 rounds of this total. This was probably the hardest workout of the week, just because there weren't a ton of rest times, but I felt great after I did it. In case you all wanted the exercises written out, I did that right here, and after I was finished, I went for another mile walk around the track so I could stretch and cool down. I had planned to go on a hike today, and for day 7 I wanted to go on a run tomorrow. It was a nice day out for most of the day yesterday, and then it snowed last night. Gotta love living in the Midwest, where one day you wake up and it's 30 degrees, the next day you wake up at 60, and then it's back down to 20 again. So to keep up with Zendaya's cardio, I decided to do the 12-3-30 challenge. For those that don't know, it's pretty popular on TikTok. It's a treadmill workout where you walk at an incline of 12, a speed of 3 miles an hour for 30 minutes. I'll probably end up doing this tomorrow too, unless the snow melts and I think I can go on a hike without being covered in mud, but we'll just have to see.
I have to be honest, that was not the hardest workout I did this week, but it's definitely the one that made me the most sweaty. So kind of excited that this is gonna be over tomorrow. I could still, I think, do more reps or do a harder intensity workout, maybe with some weightlifting, but I am definitely breathing hard after that.
Finally, the last day. I wanted to go on a run today or a hike because I know Zendaya does both of those, but it's still snowing outside. So I'm back to doing the 12-3-30 at home. It was definitely a lot easier to do this yesterday than it is today. I really like doing the workouts on the treadmill though, because my iPad is actually sitting on the treadmill, so I can watch YouTube videos or Netflix while I'm walking.
I am so excited to be done with this week. I weighed myself this morning and my results were really, really great. I honestly was not expecting it. So let's go ahead and talk about my diet and nutrition, and then we'll get to my results. Just finished showering. I'm super proud of myself for making it through the whole week just because it was really tough. It's very different than what I'm used to. So she's a vegetarian, which means that she doesn't really eat meat. I usually do. I eat a lot of chicken, shrimp, and beef. So it was kind of hard for me to really adjust to the vegetarian lifestyle that she has. But here's some of the things that I ate. So for this whole week, because I do work, I went ahead and meal prepped ahead of time, and I meal prepped her rice salad, but I did change it a little bit. So let's take a look.
Zendaya's is on the left, but here's what I did. I had my brown rice, then I added some carrots and some bell peppers, black beans for protein, then I mixed in some avocados, cherry tomatoes, put it in my to-go containers, and that was my lunch for day 1 through day 5, which was Monday through Friday.
For dinner, here are a few of the things that I ate. I had blueberry pancakes 2 nights, which Zendaya says she loves pancakes. I had pasta one night that was pretty good. I had pizza one night. I had macaroni and cheese. If you're kind of getting the gist, it's very, very carb heavy, and that kind of made me feel like I was on a roller coaster. So some days I'd feel really, really full, and other days I wouldn't feel like I was full at all. So I'd say that by far this week, it was really hard for me to transition to Zendaya's diet. All the carbs and not a ton of protein. I probably should have done some more research ahead of time to see what she typically eats as far as protein. So I ate a lot of black beans, I had some tofu. That was kind of it for me on protein, which I think left me feeling really, really hungry. Okay guys, so my results were actually crazy. So during the workouts, some of them were hard. For the most part, it was just something that I'm kind of used to doing as far as a lot of the high intensity interval training, so the HIIT workouts. I really enjoyed those. I started out this challenge at 201 pounds. Unfortunately, that's the heaviest I remember being ever. So I'm really dedicating my YouTube channel to just trying different workouts and seeing what works for me. At the end of this week, I weighed myself this morning and I dropped 4 pounds. I'm at 197 now, which is huge. I'm so proud of myself. Honestly, didn't think it would have as big of an impact as it did. So I think just being really consistent with the exercise was key for me, and maybe just the shock to my system from the diet, just because it's so different than what I usually have. But here's what I would say in the future if I wanted to try this challenge again. I also noticed that in a lot of my exercise videos, my form was not the best. Like some of those planks, my butt was up in the air. It's supposed to be kind of level. I noticed that for some of my push-ups too, I could have done a little bit better. So if you have any new ideas for whose workouts or diets I should try next, give me a like, follow, subscribe, and comment down below with what you think I should try next. Thanks for watching.